Hey everyone, welcome to a special late night Thursday, well, no, Friday morning Marc D stream. So let me say hi to everyone in the chat. So we've got Dave C hanging out with us here. We got Joe Dog who watched Linda Carter's Wonder Woman today. So as I said, yeah, Joe Dog for the win for watching watching something awesome. Yeah, don't watch Agatha all along. Watch Wonder Woman, right? Let's see who else. Tim is here and he's asking, is it Gwyneth Paltrow? No, Gwyneth Paltrow is not in the box. Yep. And hail to Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. How's it going, Daniel? And Tim says it's Friday here. Yeah, it is. It is Friday. Yep, yep, yep. It is Friday. So, just want to give a huge shout out to Sean. He almost got me in trouble because box arrived in my. I'm joking, but what did you order now? No, you know. So yeah, I did. I did open the box. I know what's in there. So my wife's like, "Did you buy all these toys?" And I said, "Nope, nope. It's for my buddy Sean who sent them." So. Shout out to Sean. I don't know if he's out there in the interwebs, but I'll make sure that he sees this. So let's get right to it. Let me switch my microphone over to my headset mic so I can turn on the camera and we'll check out all this cool stuff that Sean sent. So let me switch over my microphone here. Let's see if I can figure. Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear me. So I'll be across all the way across the room, about 5 feet away. So it's tough for me to read the chat, but if I miss anything, that's because my eyes are bad. I'm wearing my glasses. But let's turn the camera on. And Sean sent some books to start with. So let's start with the smallest one first, right? Let's go small to big. How about we do that? So the first book. Let me get my little knife here so I can open this up. Let's see, where's my X-Acto knife hiding? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so happy Friday to everyone. Yep. So the first book, of course, apropos, is the. Oh, let me make this. Let me make this full screen. That would help. Oh, now StreamYard just did an update. Oh, engineers, they love to change things. So I got to change the screen size. How do I change the screen size to this? There we go. Okay. Can we put rounded corners on? Does it matter? Let's see. Oh, rounded corners. Okay. Now at least I know where it is. They keep adding things, which isn't always bad, but sometimes tough to find. So here's this cool, very cool Marvel 80th anniversary postcard book. Let's open this sucker up. Check out the cool postcards. And I'm sure there's going to be some Kirby. It's got to be some Kirby stuff here. I'm assuming some John Byrne. But let's see what the back says. Marvel history. I'll get the light better here. Your favorite heroes and maybe a few villains are captured in unforgettable moments across 8 decades of Marvel majesty, illustrated by artistic superstars of every era. It's what every collection of Marvel stamps has been waiting for. So I guess we could mail these too. Yeah. Let's see here. I don't want to damage them. Make sure I get this open nice and neat. Yeah. So of course I was at Comic Con last weekend, which was a ton of fun. They did have some FF cosplay, but the group that I'd seen at Terrificon was not there. They had some really amazing cosplay. I guess, or maybe I missed them, but because I think the Saturday was a cosplay competition. Or maybe it was the day before, but I'll check. But I didn't see any pictures on their Instagram. All right, well, let's check out what's cool in this book. So, ooh, yeah, well, not Spider-Man. Of course, there's the very first Marvel comic, famous taking care of the Yahtzees, the 40s. Okay, so it's a book, not postcards that you could rip out. I don't think. Let's see. Here we go. So the beginning is a little booklet like this. They're going over the decades here. So Secret Wars. Giant X-Men. Oh, I wish I had that. And now we get into the postcards here. Oh yeah, so they're really thick. Yeah, I'm trying not to mess up the spine too much. But Fing Fang Foom. We got some FF here. Let's see what does it give you the artists and the information on the back. This is spine is really tight on this. Variant cover by Joe Quesada. Yep, so it gives you the. All right, there we go. That gives you the info there. Hey, Brogu, good to see you. Let me get the chat up on the right here so I can see the chat. So mystery unboxing. Of course, this is apropos. Our good buddy Clobber and Tom's favorite poster, and I wore this shirt to Comic-Con and got a lot of people noticing that shirt. Spider-Man, Ditko, Almeida. That looks like that's McFarlane. Was that McFarlane on that Captain America? You can't open this book is like so thick. I don't want to mess up the spine. Is that McFarlane on that one? I'm trying to remember. Interior by Jim Lee. Let's see who's the cover on this one. Maybe it was. Sorry, I can't. I can't read that. Maybe that was. Oh, that's Jim. That's Jim Lee. Yeah. So yeah. So this is really nice. I'm just trying not to mess it up too much. But yeah, you can go through and oh yeah. And of course I, I got to meet some few artists at Comic Con, but of course the highlight was meeting Jim Steranko, and I don't know why this table wasn't mobbed, a million people there, but yeah, that's just such an amazing cover from Nick Fury, Agent of Shield #4. So I did get on Sunday night. I'll be showing, of course, more show and tell from Comic Con. Of course, they end with Ms. Marvel. That's not Sean's fault. What do they say about Miles Morales here? Miles Morales, yeah, Ultimate Comic Spider-Man #1 variant cover, 2011. I guess they rebooted it at one point, but yeah, I'm spending a ton of time on just this little book, but it's a nice selection of covers here. We got Beta Ray Bill in here, so really cool. So that's that's nice. I'm trying not to mess that spine up, but yeah. So I guess you could rip out the postcards are perforated. I guess I could send these to all my comic book friends. Oh, this is X-Men 131, and that's a panel. That's not a cover, or maybe it's a snippet of the cover. And that's Wolverine goes out on his own really for the first time and kicks ass. I thought that was one of the defining comics to make him, increase his popularity or just show what potential he had. Yep, X-Men 132. I was off by one. Okay, but I have that. Yeah, so that's John Byrne, Austin Oliver, story by Claremont, and that's he's against the Hellfire Club. So that's yeah, go read that comic. That's really one of the because he was kind of a side character in the beginning of the comics. He wasn't he was popular, but that was really the first time I think he went crazy berserk nuts and really fleshed out his character. All right, let's go to the next book here. So we've got Mad Good Night Batcave. So Sean had sent this book also to Tom, and Tom was reading this on on Toxic Tuesday in Bat Tom voice. So I'm not going to try to do Bat Tom. Can Marc D do Batman? But yeah, this is hysterical. So it's the classic children's book, but done Batman style. In the good night, good night bat chairs and good night bat stairs. So just a really fun book, and I wish my kids were younger because then I could read it to them. But yeah, this is Good Night Cave. Yeah, it's a spoof of that children's book. So this is a lot of fun. Yeah, Batman may be ready for bed, but crime never sleeps. Before the Cape Crusader can turn in for the night, we'll have to deal with Gotham's most notorious supervillains. From the unusual gang of idiots at Mad Magazine. Love the artwork. Yeah, so this is a lot of fun. Yeah. How does it end? Let's spoil the ending. Oh, he ends up night heroes everywhere. So all is well. I guess he captured all the villains, and he's in his bat bed. I love it. Yep. And there's uh, Ace, his dog. Yep. Good night, Larry. Yep. So all is well for Batman. Everyone's locked back up, especially Joker and Harley after their horrible movie, which I haven't seen, but I'm trusting everyone's view on that. That was bad. All right. Oop. Let's get Wolverine over here. Lean that up there. Oop. You always knock when you get a lot of toys and action figures. Whenever you try to put something somewhere, you always end up knocking things over. Let's angle that down a little bit. So here, this is an awesome book. Epic Life of King of Comics. And I said to Jim Steranko, I said, well, he saw my shirt, he's like, you're a man of great taste. He saw the, Clobber Time shirt that I was wearing. And they called him the King of Comics. He's like, that's for sure. And he's one of the all-time greats, Jim Steranko. So Jack Kirby, can't wait to read this by Tom Scully. Author's note. This is a biography of Jack Kirby, not an autobiography or memoir. The first person narration in the work is a literary device. The story is told through Kirby's point of view, adapted from numerous sources, including interviews he gave throughout his life. There are differences of opinion and other points of view about the events depicted in this work. This book is not authorized by the Jack Kirby estate, Marvel Entertainment, or DC Comics. Interesting. So it's unauthorized. Oh, and it's in comic book form. Very cool. Interesting. So yeah, Jack Kirby at Quite the Life, fought in World War II. You can watch the video on him, Jack Kirby at War. It's on YouTube. And so yeah, so it is written as the author said in his first person. It's kind of like an aged comic book, sepia tone slightly there. Very interesting. Yep. Jacob Kurtzberg. Yep, the birth name. So let's see, how do they go? Yep, so they go. There was comic book history. Looks like a lot of it is his formative years, which is great. And then do they show? We got Stan Lee. We got the FF in there. I'm Iron Man. Yep. Producers wish to thank the following for their assistance. Yeah. Yeah. Jack Kirby's name should be far more well known. Unfortunately, he passed away in 1994, 30 years ago. So he didn't get the Marvel MCU attention that he deserved. And I think if he was alive, he would have gotten a lot more. I mean, not to say he doesn't get recognition, but I think if you ask a normie, hey, who's the first comic book creator that comes to mind? It's going to be Stan Lee. So, and Kirby deserves equal billing, if not greater. What you guys have all heard Clobber and Tom's take on that? My take on that too. And enough said. Oh God, I shouldn't have used Stan saying, but all right. A Trekker's Guide to Collectibles, unauthorized with price guide, and I've got that. Very cool. I don't have that. I got to get a Galileo 7 in my collection, which is crazy because that's probably my favorite episode. So wow, look at let's see. I just opened up this page here. Yeah, so when the that's the videotape VHS tapes, and they came way back on the day, but some great covers. Yep. So it looks like they've got posters here, the game. Oh, they've got prices, and of course, what I always tell people, what's my stuff worth? I say just look on eBay, Fleabay, and just check it out and see what's buying. And of course, it's always worth what it's worth to you. Like Ben Cooper, Kirk, Spock uniform costume, $45. But of course this is a book, so things change. But the nice thing, this looks, collects a lot of great. Oh, I have this silverware, or excuse me, china. Some of this stuff. Yep, not all of it, but I've got the cups and let me angle the camera down. It's a heavier book to hold. Fun, teasing my wife, and we picked our china. Of course, these days no one uses china. I don't think we've used our china in 10 years. But I picked this out. Yeah, Excelsior bone china buffet set, and well, I didn't pick it up. I bought I bought some of it. So yeah, it's fun stuff. Oh, I have I'm just sure finding stuff that I have. So I have this Mr. Spock motion picture decanter. So that's what it looks like out of the box, and you can put liquor. I never put liquor in it, but how much are they saying that's worth? Let's see, with liquor in it. Let's see. Is there a price on that? Let's see. Decanter 79. Spock bust liquor. Oh, 75 to $100. Okay, not too crazy. This gold one is $800. Yeah, head is removable. Rare package in dark blue satin display boxes. Yeah, and this mug. This is the classic transport. Everyone should have that if you're a Star Trek fan. That Star Trek teleporting mug, transporter mug. And of course, I have some of the motion picture. I've got uh, Wrath of Khan. Let's see, is this one on the book? Let's see. Can never have too many Star Trek mugs, right? So I won't grab my Wrath of Khan one, but it's over there. It's fun opening the book up and seeing what you have. I'll just flip through. I guess it's not. I don't know if it's ordered by year. Some models, posters. Oh, this is gonna be fun to just flip through. It's always nice to have all this stuff in one collection. As nice as the internet is, look at all the action figure collections. It's just there's something about a book, right? You just flip through and see what's in there. Oh yeah, here's the Mego. God, I always wish I had this Mego console walkie talkies. Those walkie talkies are awesome. And this away mission to Gamma 6. But yeah, that was one thing I always. That's my bucket list. One of the things to have is that walkie-talkie set. It's probably pretty pricey these days on Fleabay, but I just when walkie-talkies were huge in the '70s, that was just so much fun to have. Everyone wanted to have a base station. My family's got everyone on. Yeah. So this is a really cool book. Yeah, there we go. There's my Mego communicators that I have. Yep, and I've got this phaser. I told the story about that one. That's right on the shelf back there with my uncle. If I hear that one more time, I'm gonna smash that or something else. Yeah. Well, the tricorder I don't have. That's cool. The cassette player. Of course, yeah, that's how the communicators are packaged. There is a video on my channel on the communicators. I think I covered. I did a whole video on phasers. I should do one just on that one. Of course, the Mego playset. Shout out to my friend Larry who gave that to me, which is really cool. So I've got the original and the repro of the Mego Enterprise set. I remember this one was fun, and then this is the Retroblast. They did a video on this, the Enterprise movie version toy, uh, and you could actually transform it and move it right. He did a really cool video on this, but yeah, the electronic Enterprise, and they had it was transforming for some silly reason. That's a tough toy to get these days, I'm sure, but that's the refit. So Star Trek posters. Yeah, as you can see, I just cut the stream. I'm just gonna read this book now, but yeah, this is just a lot of fun. And oh yep, I have that Cage poster. I have that hanging in my college dorm. Yeah, back in the day at the video store, yeah, they're giving away they would have the videos and the posters and advertise the new VCRs and uh, Yeah, it was like, can I have that? Can I have that? Yep. Let's see. Brian says, I don't like those kind of guys. Of course, it just reminds me of all the stuff I don't have anymore and want or wanted or didn't have. That's true, but if it's something you really want, maybe it'll jog your interest. But yeah, it's tough to. Yeah, there's a lot of things you see, like or got thrown out, or people unfortunately have had fires and things get destroyed. So yeah, it's the two-edged sword. But I do like seeing all those things together. But hail the great Brian Hepburn. Glad you're here. So this is a Star Trek pop-up book. So let's check this out. Wow, this is huge. Be careful opening this up. So we've got the Enterprise, and I wonder if the Enterprise is going to pop up out of here. Let's see what's in it. So we've got. Let's see what the back says. So we've got looks like Deep Space Nine, a Borg cube, Trouble with Tribbles, NX-01. So 7 iconic Star Trek images pop off the page in 3 dimensions. Of course, we've got the NCC 1701, no bloody A, B, C, D, E, F, or G. Tribbles, Bird of Prey, Cube, Deep Space Nine, Bride of Chaotica. Well, Bride of Chaotica and Enterprise. All right, let's check this out. Let's see. It's a pop up. Let's see. Hopefully, let's get the first page or the first pop up here. Let's see how this works. Okay, so we've got a nice intro, first page. Here we go. USS Enterprise model. I just saw a really cool video about the right side of the Enterprise and how the wiring went through it later, but they think it was paint. It was painted so that the Enterprise in the cage, they believe they showed both sides, because why waste money on painting one side? So because the other nacelle is painted, so they they found they did find a picture finally of the unpainted of the painted left side. I'm trying to remember who did the video. All right, let's check this out. Open this up. Let me take this Star Trek book out. You got pop up, you got to get flat. So let's put that book down there. Put the Star Trek mug out of the way. Here we go. Okay, let's help this pop up here. It's a little crumpled. Scotty, we need to uncrumple the Enterprise. Oh, I guess if you go back like that, I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is fun. Yep. I guess I don't want to force anything. I guess it just sticks up like that. So, well, come on, Wolverine, don't chop up the pages. Put Wolverine over on the other side of the desk. The Corbinite maneuver. So I guess if you look at it from the top like this, yeah, it's pretty cool if you're holding that up and reading it. So yeah, that classic Corbinite maneuver episode. But yeah, this is a lot of fun. Thank you, Sean. Yep, USS Enterprise model built and photographed by Warren. So well, yep. So yeah, and of course designed by Matt Jeffries, and he said, after sketching many iterations, Jeffries hit upon the winning configuration: a saucer section to accommodate the crew, and a cylindrical engineering hull high above the rest of the ship. 2 massive nacelles house the warp engines. Rodby saw the design. He said, "That's it, Matt. That's our Enterprise." And yeah, it's all classic design. That yeah, it wasn't just like a standard rocket. Oh, there we go. The triples. This is awesome. I think this is better than the Enterprise. Just the way it pops up. Yep, it will be awesome to get William Shatner to sign this book. Let me go back a little bit. Wow, that's fun. Yep. Aye, sir. Before they went into warp, I transported the whole kit and caboodle into the engine room. There would be no trouble at all. Of course, I can't do Scotty justice like our buddy Clobber times, but this is pretty damn good. This is yeah. The Enterprise is okay, but the top doesn't. It should go flat. Come on, everything go flat. I don't want to rip it. So, but the Enterprise should go flat. It's a admirable try, admiral. But yeah, this is that's classic pop up. That's awesome. Boom. Let's go to the next page. Oop, hope I didn't mess anything up there. Whoa. Oh, I thought I felt something get messed up there. Let's see. How does this go, guys? Let's see. Something's messed up on this page. Let's see. Something stuck. Don't want to rip it. I just feel it's let's see, which way is this supposed to go? It's not sliding right on the bridge here. I think maybe these are stuck. Let's see. Maybe this is supposed to go underneath. Bear with me. See if I've got any engineering skills. Yeah, something is that ripped. Yeah, there's got to be. I guess if I look at the original, but yeah, this has got to pop up more, do something. It just feels very, very. It's not doesn't want to go flat. This doesn't seem right here. Be like that. All right. Well, I'll play with it off screen. But yeah, see how this is kind of all crimped together. So I'm guessing it's supposed to do something different. So the triple one will get framed in a shadow box on the wall. Yeah, that is a very cool. Triple one is really cool. Yeah. Something is not right with bird of prey, though, unfortunately, which is keeping. Let's see if I fold that down. Uh-oh, the Borger here. I think that one would. See what's here. Something on the other side here. Something here that open up. Does that do something? I don't break anything, so I don't know if that's tied to the. Well, that's weird that's in there. Come on, come out. I don't know. This is cool too. Alice Courage, of course, is board queen. It doesn't want to go exactly flat, so I don't know if there's something sticking there. Maybe because the bird of prey is messed up. Wow, DS9. Whoa. Yeah, I think because it's not. Some of these other ones are messed up. This is very cool. Wow, that's cool. I got to see what's happening with. I think because the bird of prey is messed up, some of the other ones are won't go flat. But that's pretty ambitious pop up. Very cool. Let's see. It's not going flat. Let's see what. And then we've got NX01. Oh, cool. So they made it like it's coming. Yeah, coming at you. Very nice. Yep. All right. So it's a fun book. Yeah. Very cool. So, oh, Bride of Chaotica. We missed Bride of Chaotica. That's fun. Yeah. I guess this one's supposed to go like that. Yeah. Captain, we can pop up. Let's go. There we go. And that was a fun episode of Voyager. Not a huge, massive Voyager fan, but Yeah, that was a fun episode homage to Flash Gordon and the serial. So yeah, this is a way cool book. I just have to fix this. See what's up with the bird of prey, because she's not flying. I guess I got to call the guy from Taxi to fix it. See what's happening there. Yep. All right. So let's move on to the toys. So we're not here all night. So Sean, of course, outdid himself. Not only just sending these awesome books, he sent along some very cool toys to go with it, and of course they're FF toys. Why not, right? Hey, Lemon Pie. Sorry, I'm missing the chat. It's across the room here. So we've got the really cool High Evolutionary, right? The real deal here. So let's uh, let's unbox him for real. Let's see if my unboxing skills. Let's set him free to wreak havoc on the Avengers. Of course, some great High Evolutionary stories throughout the year. Let's use our knife here. Try to use my trick is to try to just pull just enough to get kind of saving the box. But let's see. Oh, this has a flap over it, so it's folded over. Wow, not a blister. You got to rip that. Ah, that's too bad. Let's if I go like that. Trick is to try to get it open just enough so you can take the figure out like that. Kind of not totally destroy the box. So yeah, let's see here. And normally what I do is I'll leave the accessories in this. Just pop them out. Unless there's a hand that I really like or something I really wanna change. Typically I'll leave that in there so you don't have a box of I'll put it back in the box. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah. So let's get the thing out here. Let's compare them to the thing. Yep. So it's about the right scale there. Let's see, is this a right hand or left hand? Let's see what we got here. It's the right hand, and there's a punching hand for the left hand. Looks kind of like the same. There's a right and a left. Let's get that. So I guess I'll leave these. Yeah, why would they have the same? Almost like the same hand. Well, oh, I guess you could have two punching hands and two opening hands there. So I guess I could put switch that out. I like the. Let's see if I can get this out. Sometimes you. All right, I'm gonna leave it. Sometimes you got to heat them up. You can grab something with this hand. So let's try. Let's give you a close up of that. So very cool. Fantastic Four High Evolutionary. Of course, the retro style classic box. And you've got Mr. Fantastic, The Thing, Invisible Woman, Human Torch, Psycho Man, and High Evolutionary in this set. So a very cool job by Hasbro. Yep, he looks good. Yeah, and I know Clobber Times had this figure and was very happy to get it. I think hey RobAltis, I'm enabling again. Yep. Well, Sean enabled me. Thankfully, he got me these figures. But yeah, they did a really nice job with these new figures, and it's cool to get the High Evolutionary. Yeah, let's change that hand out. Yeah, sometimes you gotta heat up the hand, but that one came out. You can break these sometimes, but let's, let's give them both. I like the High Evolution doesn't need to punch. He's the way they just pop in and just stick that in there. Boom. Okay, that's better. I like the high evolutionary with two hands. He's always manipulating something, doing scheming or doing something. Yep. And of course, we're not going to get the high evolutionary anymore, thanks to his problems in real life. Or maybe down the road they'll bring him back. But yeah, that saga has seen the light of day. I think it's a shame because if that character is done well, it's a very interesting character. But yeah, he wasn't so good in Ant Man. I didn't like his. I didn't like that actor anyway. I didn't like the way he portrayed the High Evolutionary. Of course, that could be the director's fault, but I just never liked the swarminess of his character. High Evolutionary is a scientist. He wouldn't act that way. Okay, next we've got the Invisible Woman, but thankfully she's mostly visible. So again, Sue Storm. Oh, High Evolutionary. Come on, Ben, don't punch him yet. So let's get Sue Storm open here. And Joe Doug says, I'm more of a fan of Donna Troy in the comics than Diana Prince. Wonder Girl, yep. And she was portrayed by a lovely actress on the Titans. Not the best show, but she was wowzers. Donna Troy, of course, then she gets, spoiler alert, she gets uh, uh, killed, electrocuted. It's like Donna Troy can't get electrocuted. Well, let's show the close up of Sue, different hands. Let's see here. Let's try to get her opened. Same technique. Slide it right out. Kind of saved the box there. Oh, cool. Yeah, with that force field accessory. Close up there. More moderny hair, but it's not bad hair. And of course, you've got the white, the white on the uniforms, not the black, which I agree is much better. So let's free her. Oh, she can hold the shield. All right. I'm liking this sculpt. Come on, High Evolution. Gotta stay up, man. Thing always stays up with his feet there. So let's see. How do they have her on the box holding this? She's holding it with her right hand. Let's see. How does this? Does she hold it this way? How does this? It's one of the action figure mysteries. How do they hold the stuff? So right hand. Let's see. Does this go in? Fingers in here. Oh, cool. Looks like you can get stuff to see that. Sorry. Stick her fingers in there. It's actually molded pretty well to her fingers. Yeah. You can always use earthquake putty or fun tack. Let's see, always try to get that pose that's in the on the box. Yeah. Let's see. Let's bend that elbow. Come on, bend elbow. Don't break. Bend. And get that arm out a little bit. Twist that a little bit more like that. Yeah, so she's got some good articulation. I'd say this figure is a pretty darn good figure. And the chest, I never like these chest joints there, but that doesn't that one doesn't look so bad. Like on the thing here, this, the articulation. Just I don't know. I'd just rather not have the articulation because of the, depending on the look and the angle, just that gap there. It's too damn unnatural. If they made a way that the body was, like a human body. And Joe Dog says, "Love the Ben Grimm action figure, R.P. Clave. Miss you. Yep, we all miss clobbering times. God, we do. You think of him every day. Yep. Let's get Sue here. I'm gonna have to get some fun tack on her feet. I know she's gonna fall over a lot. Yep. Put your fingers in there. Yes, yes, yes. I did, Rob. Yep. Oh, Tetrarch is here. Yep. Hail Tetrarch. He said Ant-Man was the Kang actor. Yeah, the High Evolutionary was a different actor. Oh, Guardians of the Oh, thank you. Yep. Yeah, it's late. Yep. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, that's I'm mixing up Kang with Guardians of the Galaxy. God, what do I know? Pretty much nothing. Yeah, High Evolutionary in Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, he was portrayed even worse than the. God, he was a horrible character in that movie. Yeah, in terms of villainy, he was actually a little bit even more harsh. So yeah, so I did like. I stand very corrected. Yeah, he Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was a good movie, but tough to watch. And yeah, it's the High Evolutionary character. The way they wrote him, oof, he was nasty piece of work. Come on, Sue. I got fun tack on there. You got to stay up. Yeah, suit never stands up. What I got to do is print. They've always got pegs, so I got to 3D print um, some stands. So that was Visible Woman. Let's see who's next. Let's go crazy. It's Psycho Man. Hey, Polly's Minion and Courtney's here. How's it going? So what does Psycho Man have? Fear, doubt, hate. So Psycho Man, yeah, really terrifying character. Uh, took over Sue Storm basically and turned her into Malice. That was that in the Burn run? I'm trying to remember if it was a Burn run or I think it was. I think Malice was Burn. So highly intelligent, Psycho Man uses advanced technology to manipulate emotions and threaten the FF. So another really cool villain of the FF. You don't see. I'm gonna say he's more of an obscure villain these days, probably, but classic FF villain. They put a little piece of tape here. It's interesting. It's a tape there. Get the Psycho Man out of the box. Problems I got to figure out where to put these guys. It must be the warning. Do not eat this. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's a darn good looking figure. I would not want to meet Psycho Man in the middle of the night. Yep. Just watch Friday the 13th. Not Friday, Nightmare on Elm Street for Toxic Tuesday. That was scary enough. Yeah. All right. Let's rotate him around, check him out. Yeah, so this is not an easy figure to make. So they've got rings, and it's nicely done where it sticks. If you had to design this from scratch with these rings, and they stay in place. So I guess they're glued. Is it glued to the knee here? But no, a nice engineering job there. So this green piping. So not an easy figure to make. Good articulation, head moves. Yeah, yeah. See, like the joint here on the waist. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Right in the middle there. So it's a little bit, but you don't need much. Yeah. Let's see. So does he hold the book? The figure here. Always check. He's holding the book in his right hand. Fear, doubt, hate. Okay. So let's see how he holds that. You always want to recreate those poses. They have Man, how's the heck he's gonna hold that? The thumb. Yeah, that's what happens a lot of times with these figures. It's like they give you the accessory, and there ain't no way. This book is awfully thick. The Invisible Woman. They did that part there where you could, it was molded in, but you could. Let me cheat here and see how that. Let's zoom in. Oh, he's just holding that. His thumb's not around it, so they cheated there with some fun tack or something because his hand is like that, and there's no way you can get his. Come on, guys, can't get the thumb. No way to get the thumb, so I gotta do what they did, and they probably used like fun tack. Put a big wad of fun tack in his hand. The secret of action figures always have a lot of fun tack around, and they try to hide it though too, so it's not gooping out of his hand. All right, there we go. That's probably what they did because there's no way that hand can hold that book like that. So I'm climbing false advertising, but that'll work with the fun tech. So let's put this back in. I haven't read Psycho Man in a long time in the comics. All right, another well done. Yeah, I really like the way they did that piping on him. It's pretty well done. Yep. So we're getting a whole brood here. Ben and the Invisible Woman are outnumbered, so let's add another hero to the mix. So Mr. Fantastic. Now, and Tetrarch says, I remember the Handbook of the Marvel Universe picture. This controller was at least the size of one of Moses' tablets. Yeah, so really big. So yeah, what they should have done though was made it so at least it was thinner. If it was bigger, make it thinner. So, or you make the thumb so we can actually grab it. Yeah, that's a pet peeve with action figures. Let's check out Mr. Fantastic here. Yeah, I love that artwork. Classic white lab coat. He's got stretchy arms. Let's see how do they pose him here. Well, he's got his arms here without the coat here. Yep. As Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards utilizes his scientific brilliance and pliable form to make a difference in the world. And I won't read the French. So yeah, I guess you can. The Sean, you can change his hands there. Yep. Let's get Reed out. Although he could just sneak out. Anyway, pretty easy for him to sneak out. Let's hit this again. There we go. And Joe Doug says Reuters and Bengram are my favorites of the Fantastic Four crew. Yeah, it's a great friendship, great combination. With Johnny and Ben, you get the comedy factor. The brothers. They're fighting. With Reed and Ben, you get the best friend, and the tragedy, of course, of Ben getting turned into the monster by his friend, who can never cure him. Let's see here. Let's check out. Yeah, I do like that sculpt. It does not look like Pedro Pascal, but yeah, I love the accessories here. Just love everything about this. Scientist, right? Read this is scientist, yep, with the lab coat, and he does appear with the lab coat quite often. So yep. So I guess if you wanted to do, so what can I take? Do the arms just come off, and he's got you leave the lab coat on? Let's see. You just pull the arms out, I guess. So let's see. Where do these? I never want to break these, so but I do like having at least one stretchy arm on there. But then they should have. made the lab coat out of unstable molecules too. So I guess let's see what happens if you pull this. Oh, that pops out pretty easily. So I guess he could have a lab vest. I don't know. Come on, you should have painted the arms white. I guess the vest comes off. So let's try that. If the vest, my arms. Yeah, so you could have them. I guess. All right. I shouldn't complain too much. You can have them with the stretchy arms. I would have liked to have lab coat stretchy arms too, but I guess you could have them like that. It's really just the hands that are stretchy, actually. Oh yeah, it's just the hands. The hands be stretchy. I wonder if I could just change just the hands. Let's try. Does the hands come out? Breaking. Be careful. If I can- Yeah, they don't. All right. Let's see here. Can I get that? It rotates. I bet if you heated it up enough, you maybe could take that hand out. Yeah. Guessing you could, but let's see here. I like him with the lab coat. I'm gonna go lab coat read on this one. Get him with the lab coat. He's working on a cure for Ben. And I guess I'll see if he could. Would be cool, yeah, if you could, like I said, if you could pop that hand out. Let's see. Not sure. Sometimes they make them that are not. They don't pop out as easy. But yeah, it's an excellent figure. Yeah. Does he have the chest articulation? Yeah, it does, but the lab coat covers that. And Joe Dog says it's an awesome figure. Yeah, I agree. This is cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's very well done. Yep. Yeah, just a minor quibble about having. I guess they could have done forearms too. Have two with the blue, two with the lab coat, or made these hands easy to change. I'll Google it and see if these hands come off or just to check. Let's put Reed next to his buddy Ben. I'm actually going to keep these up here because I might switch them out. Usually I keep them in the box, but and that's pretty easy to tell. Whose hands are those? Those are Mr. Arms. Those are Mr. Fantastics, right? Yeah, that's an easy catch, versus the box of accessories. What the heck? What the heck does this go to? Yeah, let's see. There we go. Back nicely in the box. Yep. So we'll keep those hands there. And thanks everyone for hanging out on a late night. Uh, I probably wouldn't have been a copyright long because they should have made him like Stretch Armstrong. Yeah. Okay. So this is the last figure, and it's Flame On. Johnny, the Human Torch, Johnny Storm. So, and again, cool artwork, cool box. The Human Torch, fiery and hot-headed, the Human Torch can burn through just about any adversity with a smile. I guess it's showing you can just change out his hands there. That's the only thing you can do is change Johnny's hands. So very cool. So we're gonna have the whole set together. Yeah. So this Ben Grimm, I had that before, but that's matching from this. That's from this range of figures. So Good call there, Sean. Let's get him out of the box. Flying around. Take another cool look at the box. Zoom out a little. Yeah, that's a nice package. Yeah. Oh, flip that. Cool. Sometimes when I throw the boxes away, back in the old days, I just keep. Sometimes I keep like the graphic like this, or just put this on the wall. Or this is pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, so let's see what Johnny's got. Very red. So it depends on, of course, you can change the light here. Look like more red, more pretty cool. Yeah, or I should say pretty hot. And of course, the original Human Torch face is always the robot Human Torch had no details on his face. That's how you could tell who's who. So let's see here. Yeah, so see the chest. Yeah, that's a nice. That chest joint isn't so bad there. They did a nice job. That yeah, we've got the classic lines that the torch always had throughout, and the face. Yeah, pretty cool. Translucent, so it's a translucent figure. We can see his guts. Let's see. This I guess goes on like that. So let's get his flames out. Let's out the package. They have a little piece of scotch tape holding that in. Little wisps of flame. Oh, good night, Joe Dog. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Catch you soon. Catch you on Sunday Night Geeker, hopefully. And Ben is sold out in most places. Wow. Well, that's good and bad. Yeah. Yeah. And these lights up a little bit. I have automatic lights, and then it gets late, and it just turns. It just decides to turn the light off on you. Like, come on, I'm still up. Yep. Turn the. There we go. Turn my main lights back on. All right. So what are these? These are punch hands. They give you one punch, one hand. They can hold things, so I don't think I need to put the two punchy hands in. Let's put this back together. That on there. Sneak that back in the container. Yes, I think so far, yeah, all these figures are really well done. I've got the original, the old line from the comp when the TV show was out, and yeah, these are much better. Yeah, and I like this line too with the blue and the white. Of course, the classic. They had the black. They had a black version, the uniform, which I'm glad they went the white. Of course, our buddy Clover in Times was not happy about the black uniforms either. So let's see. I guess these wisps go. Where do they go? On his shoulder? Back do these go? On his arm, maybe? I guess. Trying to figure that out. Where does it go? Up higher here, maybe? This goes here. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't look good there. It's always a trick. Yeah, it's always a trick. Like where, and this picture is so damn small. It's showing up here, I guess, maybe, or maybe over his shoulder. That needs a Herbie. Well, actually, I'm trying to remember which. Maybe it was Sue. One of the figures did come with a Herbie, but I think it was the Walgreens set. I think it was Sue. I'm trying to figure out how this goes on. Action figure 101. You think I'd know by now after all these years of playing with figures. Typically it's gonna should snap on or do. I should just find a. You're like, oh, that's it. Then you'll know. This is not. It's not holding on naturally. It's not. Come on, Johnny. I mean, it's a cool idea to have this little extra flame on, but you know, trying to figure out where this goes. All right, Mark. Oh, that's not gonna go. It's got to go somewhere where it's gonna stay on. So I'm assuming it just around his arm or something. It's not easy being a torch. Maybe like that. I don't know. I'll you know what you do? Go to YouTube when in doubt. I'll Google this action figure and or see if I can find some pictures of it. But yeah, they should give you a little bit better. Well, if they give you a better picture, at least you could see, what the figure looked like. Let's see here, wrap it like that. I mean, it kind of works. Maybe that's it. That one's not on so good, but anyway, that's the idea. And then this piece is gonna keep falling off. So you know what you do? You go to the fun tech. Yep. Hey, Snorty's here. How's it going, Sort of Poopas? Hello, humans and other critters. How's it going? Yep. Thank you for stopping by. Check out this unboxing. There you go. So little fun tech never hurt anyone. So that way, this won't fall off when he's flying around. And we'll get a little for the feet. But yeah, this is a pretty darn nice set of figures. So I gotta find another shelf to put them on. Let's put some fun tech there. So we've got the four together. Let's move Sucko Man out of the way. High evolutionary here. Come on. Let's get the torch. I gotta put the torch's arm up like that. See if he goes here. Yep. All right. So the gang is all together. Let's fix Reed's stance there. Let's put this over here. So let's zoom out a little and then zoom in. I think yeah. Of course, the fun tack is sticking. Sticking. I can see his feet, but I think he's been in the box. He's been shaped the wrong way. So yep. The only good human is a boom. Right? And yes, let's do a zoom in. Zoom. And remembers that show from PBS. And let's lower this a little bit. Sorry about the camera's gonna jiggle a little, but come on, camera. Let's see if I go a little lower there. Put that extra light on. Okay. Yeah, this is a really great job by Hasbro. Definitely can't go wrong with this set. So let's zoom in on each figure and check them out. So Psycho Man, High Evolutionary, Torch, Invisible Woman, Benji, and Reed, Mr. Fantastic. So I think Ben, of course, is my favorite, and I think really well done. I'm gonna if I had to rate these, I'm going Ben. Stuff I like Sue with her force field there is very cool, but Reed is super cool with the in terms of getting that sign with the lab coat as a scientist. These are tough to rate. High Evolutionary is really well done, comic book accurate. Same thing with Psycho Man. But of course, I'd go with Ben. It's a no-brainer for me. Number one, Reed two. Man, I don't know. I guess that Sue figure. I think Sue is really well done too. So I don't know what you guys think of who's the best here, but they're all really well done. So that means it's not easy to pick, which is a good sign. Of course, we got King of Comics. Actually, Let's put Jack's book in the middle here. And put the back. Take the Batcave book out. There we go. So we got Jack with his creations here. Challenges of the Unknown. You could argue probably the precursor for the Fantastic Four, created by Jack Kirby. So yeah, I'm giving these all an A plus, and thank you again to Sean. This is great to have this set of figures, and just to compare, I just happen to have another old Human Torch on the desk. So here's another. I don't know if this is Legend. It says Flame on, and he lights up. But yeah, kind of over sculpted, over fired up. But so I think yeah, this torch I do like with the classic lines as he's drawn in the comic. So that's really another nice, very nice touch too with the classic lines. As you can see, just like he was drawn. Oh, don't fall over! It's a constant battle of action figures. Yeah, get into pose them, not fall over. Yeah. So yeah, really really well done. Really cool. So A plus plus all around. And thanks again to Sean for sending these above and beyond. So, Sean, I have your address now because you had it on the box. So I got to send Sean a couple of things now that I craft. So payback's a bitch. I'm just kidding. Yeah, but thank definitely got to shoot some stuff his way. So thank you, Sean. Yep, very very cool. So yeah, so I think. A good time to. Oh, of course, I always hit the camera. My friend Jeff said we need a drinking game every time Mark hits the camera. So I got a new camera. Uh, what you call it? Mount, and it's got a long, not that long of an arm, but the short arm on it. So every time I rotate my chair around, and I go back to go to my desk, it hits the darn thing and flips it around. So Jeff wanted to do a drinking game every time I hit the camera. Like, you're not going to make it through Sunday Night Geekery if I'm showing anything. But yeah, really appreciate Sean sending these my way. It's just packing them up, taking that time and effort, and of course paying for the shipping and everything else. Yeah, it's so much appreciated. And yeah, these are gonna look really cool. I got to add another shelf somewhere somehow, or another shelf under there. I love this Star Trek poster I have up here, but it's there could be shelves up there. So, but yeah, it's a good problem to have. To figure out where do I where am I gonna sneak some more stuff in this room, or the flying characters? You can always have the characters get those guys in the air somehow. Yep. So yeah, I just want to thank everyone for being here tonight and hanging out. Yeah, we had up to like 15 people, which is awesome, hanging out with us, which is great on a late night, very short notice stream. Let's get Barbie in. Let's get Barbie in there too, right? Yeah. So oh, there we go. Gotta get Reed in there. All right. So thanks again, everyone. Hey, Lenron. Yeah, holy cow, it's a late stream for school night. Yep. It's late. Yep. But I figured I wanted to get this out there to have a thank you to Sean, who sent these toys here. So yeah, very fancy, fun toys. Yep. So wanted to get this. I've been meaning to do it, and then during the day you get busy, like. Oh, so I said, oh, let's get this one done. And it was fun to hang out with everyone. So looking forward to seeing everyone Sunday Night Geekery. The show might be a little bit later. Might schedule for 11. I'm going to be on a away mission that day. I should be back in time for the show at 10, but just in case, I'll do it. I'll set it for 11, but we're going to do another part 2 of Comic-Con this year. So a lot of cool stuff and toys. So look forward to that. Yep. And it's only 10:43 for Rob. Yeah. So let me stop this camera here. And Lenron says it's 12:44 here. Yep. So yeah, you're traveling in time. Yep. There we go. Oh, that's the wrong background. It's going to be the background for our Comic-Con stream. But looking forward to hanging out with everyone on Sunday night, and have fun storming the castle. I'll catch you on the next Marc D stream. Of course, it wasn't a mystery anymore. Now we know what they were. But thanks again, Sean. Take care, everyone. Have a great day tomorrow. Be good.
Fun storming the castle.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.
We had a request for nerds. Let me see if I find my nerds here. Where are my nerds?
Get those nerds! Nerds! Nerds!